What's going on, guys? Greek Freak here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the breaking news that Magic Johnson stepping down as the president of basketball operations for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, obviously, we have been hearing things such as LeBron and having full-on confidence in Magic Johnson and the Los Angeles Lakers to attract free agents, and this has to be a big hit to that whole entire situation here, as Magic Johnson now stepping down just basically out of nowhere. Whenever we really think about it, there was no announcement of this beforehand. It's just that Magic Johnson said he wanted to go back to being Magic Johnson, and obviously with the Los Angeles Lakers missing for the 6th straight year, missing the playoffs, and only improving 2 games in wins from last season after the additions to LeBron James, even though getting injured, is obviously an underachievement by the standards of what's happened for those Los Angeles Lakers team. Now, as far as Magic Johnson and how I think that this will be perceived, I think the fact that for right now, yes, this is going to be looked at as a bad thing, that he didn't really do anything amazingly great and really left at a really bad timing in all this. But I think as time goes on, it will be almost looked upon as whenever Magic Johnson was the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, and will just be looked at as a brief period of time where that actually happened. But with his standing of how good he was as a player, I just don't ever see this really affecting him as far as legacy-wise or anything like that. As far as a player, I just think the fact that for players that want to go to the Los Angeles Lakers, this is huge as far as the situation here. And of course, the next question for the Los Angeles Lakers is going to be who's going to replace Magic Johnson for this position. And as far as what the media has been bringing out, basically, now there hasn't been a direct rumor to this direct person, but obviously people have been want this to be the replacement to Magic Johnson, and I sort of want to know what your guys' thoughts are about the next player that I'm going to announce as the sort of prohibited favorite from fans to see to go to this position. Now, of course, that's going to be Kobe Bryant. Now, whenever we think about this does step up to the standards, I feel like, of what many people thought Magic Johnson could do as far as attracting free agents due to the name and what has been done. But when we really think about it, even in this recent less anonymous NBA player polling, Kobe Bryant was still selected as the 3rd in GOAT conversation. So whenever we think about the voting to that, we're thinking the fact that over 10% of people believe the fact that Kobe Bryant, as far as, is the GOAT in their eyes. So whenever we think about that, this could attract marquee free agents. This could be a different situation as far as with Magic Johnson, who is so far removed from the NBA and in that situation. So we have to really think about whether or not this would be the case. Now, of course, the whole reason why I said this isn't a direct rumor as far as this to happen is the fact that just a couple months ago, people had, of course, been talking to Kobe Bryant, and he mentioned the fact that he did not want to be the GM or anything for the Los Angeles Lakers as far as that. Now, Kobe Bryant's obviously been venturing out into the business side of and aspects of investing and all these other things when it comes to off the basketball court. So I'm not sure that him being this fresh off of the retirement, like I mentioned, I think it could help as far as the attraction to players. But whenever you think about somebody in Kobe Bryant's position, he obviously playing 20 seasons in the NBA and really trying to get away from the game, it feels like, is somebody that isn't going to be wanting to be in that type of position. But whenever we really do think about this is obviously a player that many people will respect and obviously would have an insight as far as things in basketball. We don't know as far as Kobe Bryant's ability to, as far as project talent from younger players, picking from sort of the middle of the pack draft pick type people. So we really would have to see how that would work out. But as far as that, I really just would like to know, as far as your guys' position, do you think the fact that Kobe Bryant would do a better job than Magic Johnson at the basketball operations for the Los Angeles Lakers? Like I mentioned, I think the fact that his more relevance as far as recently playing, being a high idol in many people's eyes, could attract more players. But once again, we don't know as far as the history of him playing, him picking talent and things such as that. But guys, tell me what your guys' thoughts are on that. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you leave a like and subscribe to become part of the Greek Army today. And as always, this is Sparta.